So here we are. I wasn't sure if I was going to have time to do this, which is why this is like the first video where I'm actually almost ready. So I realized that I have about 5 to 10 minutes. I know I have a tendency to babble. So that's why I'm trying to get this done in about 10 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever. But basically, I had somebody asked me a question on Facebook about how, what if you don't have time? Is it better to not eat than to eat out? And then I had somebody else that asked me if I had a video on prepping for the week. And I do. I have it for my clients. It's in our congratulations email when clients first join the program. So I'm going to do my best right now to kind of explain it to you in detail. I did post a picture last week of like all my turkey laid out and all my chicken and all that other stuff. So to answer the person that asked me about is it better to do one thing or do the other, and my thing is it's better to just prep. There is not one person that is watching this video or in the world that can tell me that in 7 days in the week, 24 hours per day, minus sleep time, that you do not have 45 minutes one of those days to prep for the whole entire week. And that's all that it takes. She did make a comment about how she doesn't like eating her food cold and she travels a lot, or like she's in her car all the time. I'm out of my house. I'm going to leave my house at 7:30 today, 7:15, drive my son to school, and then I'm going to be out of the house the whole day. It's Friday, so I will be back home around 6:30. Usually I'm not back home until 8:30. So I'm out all day, and I have my little Target lunch bag. So you kind of got to pick your battles, I guess. I think that was what I commented. And you either have to kind of suck it up and eat your food cold, or you have to continue doing what you're doing and not being happy with the way that you look or feel. So I just say prep for the week. And again, you do have the time. It's just a matter of, do you see the value in making time to do it? So basically what I say, here's what you're going to do. And I'm going to kind of take you into my kitchen real quick. So what I do is one day out of the week, I go to Lucky's. So yes, it's 45 minutes to prep it, and it does take some time to go food shopping. But I go to Lucky's and I buy 2.5 to 3 pounds of low sodium turkey, and I buy a thick slice so it's really easy to measure. And then I buy about 5, sometimes 6, sometimes 7. Sometimes it doesn't get me all the way through the week because my son does like to have the same thing. So he has Ziploc bags of my chicken breast also. The thin chicken breast, not the thick one, just because of the way that it cooks. When you buy the regular chicken breast, you got one thick side and one thin side. So if you buy the thin ones, you just throw it in the oven, and I'll explain that in 2 seconds. And then I buy a whole bunch of snap peas, or string beans, the raw ones. I always buy and this I don't even buy every week, but I'll buy this like once every couple weeks. I buy 4 of the Sunnyvale canned instant oatmeal. And then I have my international egg whites, which you can order from their website online because it would actually cost me more money to send it to you. Or you could just buy a liquid egg white that is the exact same stats as an egg white, not any one of the other ones that sometimes have more sodium. And yes, every night I prep my oatmeal for the next day, but once a week I prep all my food. So basically what I do is I put all my chicken in the oven, and I put the oven at 350 degrees, and I set my timer for 20 minutes, and I got both. I actually have 3 trays. So I have one big tray at the top and then 2 little trays at the bottom. While that's cooking, I'm over and I have about 14 or 15 Ziploc bags, and I'm separating my snap peas and my greens. So 5 a day, 7 of them, 1 for each day of the week. And I even prep for Sunday, and I'll explain to you why on that. And then my separate Ziploc bags of my 4 ounces of low sodium turkey. And that's all prepped and ready. All this food will last you an entire week if it's pre-separated. If it's not, you open up that chicken in 2 days and keep opening and closing it from the Ziploc bag, and it's going to be slimy. Your chicken, you open and close the Tupperware, and it's going to be off. You can even do the same thing with fish. So like tilapia, halibut, all those other good lean fish, you can have those and prep those also. I can't eat those because of my condition. It's too lean for me. And most of you know that I have Crohn's disease, colitis, a hypothyroid. But with my Crohn's and my colitis, my body doesn't absorb everything. So lean whitefish is a little bit too lean for me. So it actually makes me a little bit sick. So I do need chicken. And I only have my 4 ounces of low sodium turkey once in the day. But I have 4 chicken breasts in the day. So then I have, after I'm done prepping all of my snap peas and string beans and all of my turkey, then what I do is my chicken will probably be ready by then. If it's not ready by then I make the next day's oatmeal. So I have 4 Tupperwares. In all 3 of them, all 4 of them, I put a 1/4 cup of oatmeal, and in one of them, I put a 1/2 cup of my egg whites and a 1/4 cup of water in that one. And then in all the other ones, it's a 1/4 cup of oatmeal and a 1/2 cup of water. And I put them all in my microwave for 55 seconds, and I'm ready for the next day. The only thing that's not cooked is the oatmeal that I eat right after I get off the treadmill. I also have a couple egg whites, and I do this where hard-boiled egg whites, because in the morning I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and I eat like 3 to 4 hard-boiled egg whites, and then I answer my emails from 4 until 5:30, and then by then I'm on an empty stomach, and then I do my cardio, and then I make my oatmeal and egg whites warm at 6:15 or 6:20 whenever I'm done. So I do hard boil some eggs, so those are also, that I forgot to mention, those are also on the stove. Basically, that being said, then I'll start deshelling and de-yolking my eggs as well, and I'll put them in their separate Ziploc bags. And then my chicken is done. Usually that takes a couple minutes to like cool down. So that's when I'm doing the eggs also, which is also a little tedious part. So all this time, yes, it adds up, but it's like one thing is cooking while you're doing something else. And then by the time that's done, you're waiting for that, and then you're doing something else, and then that's done. So, and then you can cook your vegetables. I like mine raw and cold. But you can boil your vegetables and put it in a pan of water. You could buy a little Tupperware steamer and throw it in the microwave, and then get, instead of Ziploc bags with chicken breast and snap peas like I do it, you can put it in 7 separate Tupperwares that have the vegetables on the bottom and then the chicken on top. I put 4 chicken breasts in each Ziploc bag, and then that'll be separated for 7 days as well. And then each night I'll clean out. The only thing that I do each night is I clean out my 4 Tupperwares and I prep my next day's oatmeal. So in reference to, just comment really quickly, because it's already been 8 minutes, really quickly on why I pack for 7 days, and this is a coping skill, which I teach about. So it's, even though I'm off on Sundays, and even though Saturdays is like a half a day for me, I get up and do my regular thing at 4 o'clock in the morning. On Sunday also, even though I'm off, I get a run, I might go do a workout, whatnot, and then it's family day. On Saturdays, I get up still at 4, answer my emails. I have a little bit longer to run, because session starts a little bit later or whatever. I just have more time, because Fridays I plan the workout. I spend an hour and a half writing the workout out. Saturday it's already planned because I planned it on Friday. So I have that extra hour to do cardio on Saturday. But whatever, I still get up at 4 o'clock and I'm still on the treadmill at 5:30. I just might spend that hour hanging out with my son, eating breakfast, and my husband, because he doesn't go in on Saturdays. And then I go into the studio, get myself all ready, plan my session, put everything where I need to put it. Then I train my clients for 90 minutes or more of a workout. Then we do a mass weigh-in that day, as I'm also receiving text messages from all my coaching clients that have to send me their Saturday weigh-in before 10 o'clock in the morning. And then I'm usually out of the studio by about 11 o'clock in the morning. And then if it's one of the Saturdays where I'm doing my grocery store tour, then I go straight over to Lucky's and I do that. Otherwise, my son, whatever. You don't really need to know the whole entire day. That's not the point. The point is that Sunday, Saturday, that's it. It's like I'm off, I'm with my son, I do whatever I'm going to do with him on Saturday. Sunday, I'm off. But most of the time, people say, oh, why do I have to prep on Sunday? I'm off. I'm here. That's the day that you actually are more tempted to lose it. You don't have anything prepped. It's like you have all that food in the refrigerator, and then that's why I tell clients, prep your food and bring it with you to work. Number one, because there might be an accident, or you might get stuck at work, and then you don't want the excuse of going too long, then you came home and you were starving and you binged on something that you shouldn't have done. And then even the same thing applies to Sundays. If you don't have anything prepped on Sunday, you're more likely to just pick. You're just more likely to eat bigger servings, to not know what you're taking in, to not have a good game plan. So if you want to set yourself up for success, you have to set up for the days that you're busy, and even more importantly, for the days that you're not busy. Just like all the videos I've done on, when you go out to eat at a restaurant, it's just psychological. Like, if you have it prepped and you have it ready, that's it. That's all you're going to do. You're going to eat that, and that's it. And then it becomes more of a habit if you have it every single day. So then you're more likely to stick to the same thing. So I hope this video helped. I hope you got it. And that's really it. Okay, so I love you.